Hello everyone, my name is Dorcas Afensime and today I'm super excited because God has been laying this in my heart to talk about defining a relationship. Most times, if not all, it's always disappointing to hear from the other partner that, I don't know, let's just see how it goes. And this mostly happens because you have not yet put a structure to that relationship. And that brings me to my first point in defining relationship: communication. And the first step in communicating is ask your partner, where is this relationship headed? What are we actually doing? What are we? The popular question, what are we? Now for my ladies, do not allow a guy to be dancing around you. Let me give you an instance. There was this guy in the church. He was always around the sister, always around her. And because he was always around this girl, he did not ask her out though. He did not say let us date, nothing. He didn't take the relationship to the next level. He wasn't even interested in her. But he was always around her, laughing, teasing, forming my friend. And this drove other guys away from the girl because they thought she was dating the guy. Only for the guy to bring wedding invitation a few months later that he's getting married to another girl. And this other lady was devastated because she was hoping that one day the guy will ask her out. See, don't ever make that mistake. Communication is very important. Have an open conversation with whoever you're interested in. Don't allow anybody to be dancing around you aimlessly and people will think you are dating the person, whereas you are very single, very single. So have an open conversation about what you want from that relationship. Relationship is not just boy and girl, even friends. In your communication, you should be able to identify your relationship type. And as I've said, relationship is not just dating. When I say define your relationship, I'm not just saying you must date. No. Are you just going to be friends? Are you just going to have a platonic or a romantic relationship? And for someone like me, I believe in godly dating, yes. And so what are you guys evolving into after communicating? Then from defining the type of relationship you're heading into, you have to discuss your roles. People say, what do you mean? Yes, clarify what you are expecting from that relationship. So for someone that is ready to settle down, I do not expect you to be entering relationship just for the sake of let's see how it goes. First of all, before you agree to even court someone, you would have at least analyzed the person's behavior and known that this is someone that you can enter a relationship with. Do you understand? Maybe you would have known the person for some time before you start discussing courting. So as someone that is ready to settle down, it's very important to know where you guys are headed in the relationship, because you need to know that the person you are going into the relationship with is also on the same level with you. Because forget age, some people are not just ready to settle down yet, and there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe they may be working on their career or working on themselves, working on their character, because there's a time in your life when you are meant to build, and work on yourself. So you need to know where the other person is headed. So clarify your expectation from that relationship so that when you guys are talking and when you guys are speaking, you're on the same terms. You are not talking A and the other person is talking B. No, you guys are on the same level. And let me give you an instance. So if you are courting someone that has the same energy, that is also serious about creating a family, when you are talking about, oh, let us go and see a counselor that will mentor us so that we are able to have a smooth sail in our marriage, the person's on the same page with you. It's very important you know where you are in a relationship. Relationship is not something you say, let's see how it goes. I hate that word, let's see how it goes. It just speaks nonchalance. One good thing about defining relationship is you can now establish boundaries. I know girls like this. Establish boundaries. Like for example, for me as a Christian, I do not believe in double dating. I don't believe in being in a relationship and you would be having long late night calls with another woman. Now, this is for me as a person. You in your relationship, you can also set your own boundaries and guidelines once you have been able to define what type of relationship you guys are in, especially if you are in a relationship that is headed for marriage. Now, after establishing boundaries, defining your relationship would also help you to stay committed, because now you know you guys are on the same course. You are not unsure of yourself. Another thing is the dynamics of relationship could change at any time. One party may start to feel left out, or maybe that the other partner is not really paying attention to him or her. You guys can sit down, review things, talk about things maturely, maybe things are not really working out in the relationship, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with moving on and parting ways. It doesn't have to be on a violent level. Why it's also very important to discuss the dynamics of your relationship, because you can start out as friends. I've seen relationships where people start out as friends, good friends, before they advance into two lovebirds and they get married. That's a very beautiful experience. But in all, communication is very key. If you are in a relationship and you guys see yourselves as friends, remain platonic friends. If you feel you need to step up to the next level, communicate your feelings freely. Talk about it to the other partner and sort things out. I believe with all these points I've said, you should be able to take a bold step and define your relationship. If you have not yet done that, do not play the game of let's see how it goes. It never works out fine. And even if it has gone well for some people, see, it's best to know what you are doing at all times. If you want to remain friends, remain friends. If you want to take it to the next level, do and have plans in place. So, see you in my next video. I remain Dorcas Afensimi, your favorite YouTuber. Yes, your favorite YouTuber. I have a lot in store for you guys. I know it's been a very long time. Don't worry, good news is coming very soon. I will share with you guys very soon. So see you in my next video, and stay blessed. Bye.